Good morning, good morning, good morning. With prayer, faith, and works, all things are possible. With prayer, faith, and work, you can shape your destiny. With prayer, faith, and work, you can walk these streets without fear. I was just talking to everybody on TikTok because TikTok and the rest of everybody else, which is X, Facebook, and YouTube, is on different. I'm trying to get TikTok into my computer, and I need 500 more people to join TikTok. And yesterday I put out 100% plea for everybody. I wanted to do it yesterday, which was Selfish Thursday, and I asked everybody. I'm not blaming none of you all because obviously you all are already members. But I did get 3 people to join my TikTok. But when you give circumstance opportunity, it will show itself out. And it showed itself out 3 times yesterday. One time, the 3 people that went to join my TikTok page, they went to the wrong Victor Weeks and they did not get on my page. So if you are one of the 3 that went to my TikTok page, please do not be discouraged. Go back again. When you see my face, that's the page to log on. I have over thousands of videos. So when you go there and you look at my profile and you don't see nothing, that's not me. So please go back. That's one thing that circumstance went through opportunity. The second one, I almost lost my finger yesterday. After I made the first video, or the second video, I was moving something and I slipped and fell. And it almost took off my finger. But God, but God, but God, but God. And my finger, and it took out a chunk of meat. And why I say but God? Because I have not felt no pain. I thought first I was in shock because I had to do controlled breathing to keep from passing out. And it wasn't that I was going to pass out from pain, but it was blood, pain, excitement, anxiousness, stress. And you know, I talk about living stress-free. So I slowed down my heart rate, controlled my breathing, and just with God. And everybody was all excited. But see, God always provides. So let me tell you how He provides. So I was with my friend. We was moving. I had a slushing machine. I was at one of my stores. I was taking my slushing machine from the inside of the store and put it outside on a table. And there was a little bit of water. I had my sandals on, which I should have had on my sneakers. And as I picked up, all my weight wasn't like, I usually pick it up like this with my legs underneath me, but my legs was back a little bit. And as I went up, my foot, and the machine they tried to chop off my finger, but God, it took a little bit of the flesh, but it didn't get the spirit. And the guy's wife, who was helping me, Mr. Santana, you see me when I do my promos about my block of where all the stores are located. His wife came and cleaned it up, did all kind of stuff. And where I live is different. Everybody's sovereign. And I hate to put this out in the atmosphere because I do not want to mess up this sovereignty. But to live sovereign, to live free, is unbelievable. It's a beautiful thing. It's not going to last too much longer because they got this organization called Lentico, and where white people are invading all third world countries. Sovereignty is no more. They're not going to leave you alone. They want to rule and boss everything. And anywhere that they are not, they are going. Any little island, I don't care if you get your population of 2 or 3, they want to come and take over. Talking about I don't know what. I try to warn the people here, but they don't understand. They already sent the missionaries here, and they got the missionary force in here and talk about a white man is God, and they are anointed to lead and direct, and you don't know nothing. Same old, same old, same old. And these people want to be loved by the white man and God, I guess. I don't know what it is. But they just opened up their doors and gave up all but half of it, or 3/4 of it. They don't know the beast that they are dealing with. They don't know. They only know what they see on TV, and it's not true reality. And plus, they come and trying to show all 32 and smiling faces. Sometimes they don't tell the truth. Beware. Yeah, that's right. They don't understand. And they already hit them about me no black, me no black, me no black. They got them to hate the Haitians. So they got them to hate the skin color. And they might say complexions, but they did it in a sneaky way. It's the Haitians. They have nothing. But they want to say the government is catering to them. And they don't like them. But it's an easy sell to the people who don't have nothing. And they got them to hate the Haitians. So the next thing they do, because black people come, spend their money here in this country, they want to put the divide of me no black. They say, oh, black Americans. You see it on TikTok, you send the videos, or maybe they don't cycle them up into America and the rest of the world like they cycle them down around here. But they cycle them around here. Black Americans want to call you black. And you know the connotations of being black, especially when the white man's telling the story. Oh, you know black, you Hispanic. We take you into the white community. They don't say that verbally, but that's the visual message that they give these people. And when they show the proud Dominican people, all of these people is lighter yellow than this can. When the true Dominicans might shade or a shade lighter than me, that's the majority of the people. But they have the police visibly going around picking up all the black people, and they got these big trucks like cages, and they put them all in the cages, and they drive around the communities for everybody to see that they're attacking black people. Now, white people here, they don't get questioned, they don't get stopped by the police. They walk with total freedom. They do what they want. They already got the mind, and they got the people. But I used to talk out. I talk to these people till I turn blue in the face. My wife is the Dominican, and we had fights. My wife called me a racist, even though I got white friends. She just shake her head. I don't know how they could be your friends. You a racist. And I brought my wife to America, and she lives in America now. She's working. And the first year, her and her son, I raised her son. We're not like you. You are. And we don't see no difference. Everybody's the same. I said, first of all, it's not what you see. It's how people treat you and how they see you. And I try to explain to him. I mean, we had some heated fights in my household. I just step back. I look at my son. I look at my wife. I told him, okay, it's me. And if it's me, I lived here in this country in America all my life. I'm just bringing you here. And I'm trying to tell you the rules and regulations. I said, when I'm in DR, I'm going to refer to you everything about Dominican Republic because you grew up in the Republic. You know all the country goods and the country bads or the indifference. Anytime I have any situation problem, I call my wife and I speak to her about it and ask her how I should proceed. And I told her, you need to do the same with me while you're up there. You carry my name. You're living in my house. You're doing all that you want to do. And with my name and my marriage certificate, you are covered. I just stepped back. I swear about maybe a year and a half. Right? She looked at me. She said, you're right. You're right. Maybe 2 years. Maybe 2 years. 2 years. 2 years. You're right. She came to me and she goes to her job. And her job is basically all Dominicans. But there's a lot of white overseers there. White people in there and Chinese people there. And yeah, there's a lot of South American and Dominican people, third world people. There were white people and Asian people and people from India. And my wife could speak all those languages. She had one of those photographic minds, capability. She hears something once and she have it. So she just around the people and she asks them what the words are and she don't forget. So she's she's gifted. And she's there and she's telling all the people about her husband because they all like me because they think I'm nice and sweet and kind. You know what I mean? So she talk about me. She tell them, oh, my husband's a racist. I didn't know he was a racist when I got married to him. He showed himself out to me afterwards. All he talk about was white people. And then, just like the people down here in this country, white people show themselves who they are. Also, they show to her who she is and what they think of her. And my wife is a true Dominican Latino. That means you could get them hot, and once they get hot, they're going to tell you exactly how they feel, especially her. She get hot. Oh, man. And it's funny because she told me what she said. She said, oh no, Victor was right. Victor was right. And that was her opening statement. Oh no, Victor was right. And then she went in. She said, I'm Dominican. You don't know who I am? Oh, blah, blah. And Dominicans, they speak Spanish. But they speak Spanish 2 times faster than any other speaking people of Spanish, of any dialect of Spanish they have. They speak so fast that you don't even understand the words that are coming off their mouth. Or she could do that way. But she kept it straight English. She cussed her out. My husband was right. He told me about you, and he told me all the moves that you're going to do, and I seen it, and I yelled at him, I fought with him and told him he was wrong, but you picked the wrong one today. Which actually put a smile on my face, because that's my job was done. My job was to protect, provide for my wife and my family. Even though we had those fights. And she tell me she no black. She no black. But ask her what she is now. She's a proud black person that just happened to be Hispanic and Dominican. She said, yes, I am black. All right, it's 8 o'clock and it is time. With prayer, faith, and work, all things are possible. With prayer, faith, and work, you can shape your destiny. With prayer, faith, and work, no need to walk these streets with prayer. You know, yesterday was Selfish Thursday, and I asked for 500 more people to go on TikTok. After that, you know, I always talk about circumstance and opportunity. Don't give opportunity to circumstance, and don't let circumstance meet opportunity, because it will show itself. And yesterday, I was so excited for the day. I was so excited. You know, I love that sweet spot in relationship with the Creator. But after I did my first two segments early in the morning, 4:30 a.m. and 8 a.m., 5 minutes of prayer, I was opening up my store. I went to pick up a machinery, fell down, and almost took my finger off, almost chopped it off. I took a big hunk of me. And during that, I felt no pain. I still don't feel no pain. And I'm trying, but God is my protector. He is my all in all. But with that also, let me see how much time I have, because I'm going to stick to the 5 minutes. I got to go right now. If y'all want to hear the end of the story, wait till after prayer. We got 3 more minutes. I'm going to stay within that 5-minute window with prayer. So let us pray. Creator, Alpha and Omega, first, last, and is. God, I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I honor you. I praise you. And I thank you in all things. Creator, come put your loving arms around humanity. Today is our Friday, the last day of our work week. We just got a couple of hours and then we into my time. Stress-free living, where we have no worries, no wants, no desires, but you. To be in relationship with you. To be the best of us that we can be. To be able to love ourselves so we can love our neighbors and Creator God. We thank you for this opportunity that called life. Can you come and protect us from all hurt, harm, and danger, seen and unseen, known and unknown? Creator, come in fellowship. Let's build a relationship that no matter where I am, what I am doing, that you know that I love you. I'm not perfect, Creator. I know. No man is perfect. It's written in the book. There is not no man without sin. But Creator, in who I am, I love you. And Creator, in who I am, I'm asking that you come and love all of humanity. I don't care who they are, white, black, yellow, green, whatever it may be. Love us all, because we all are your creation. I will always love you. I will always surrender all of me to you. And with prayer, this community, we ask, can you increase this community by 100,000 on each platform? I'm trying my hardest. I'm trying to do my work, Creator. But I'm asking you in faith, knowing that there is nothing that I cannot ask of you. So this is what I'm asking. Increase, increase, increase. TikTok, increase. Facebook, increase. YouTube, increase. X, increase. Instagram by 1,000. And I love you. With prayer, loves you. And I hope all humanity know that you are God and they are willing to love you too. This is my prayer. I love you. I honor you. I surrender all of me to you. Thank you, everybody. Everybody, hit the likes, share, and join. Come pray with us every day. Hit the likes, share, and join. Back to the story. Let me see if I'm still in that 5-minute window. Yes, it just went over. So, falling down, almost chopping off my hand, my finger, was the first moment. Because, like I said, I use people saying, Coach Prime saying, I don't have bad days, I have bad moments. I've opened the door of circumstance to opportunity. This happened. I went all day and I kept on. I'm telling you, I'm not in my studio right now because I'm trying to stay indoors and stay far away from trying to get my finger infected. So right now, I just lock myself in seclusion, and I'm here. And I'm just going to give you all from here right now. But you all could pray for me. You all could pray for me. I take prayer on the healing of my hand and prayer on raising this community with prayer, raising this community. But I ordered some equipment. And like I've been retired 5 years now, going on 5, if not 5. And this is a lesson for you all. Please listen. What I remember that my money value or what I could buy for my money, I still have that in my mind as my reality. So I went on Amazon. I bought a audio so I could set up some mics like everybody else. I could sit down on my desk and I could have my mic in front of me. And also, I bought a video switcher so I could add more cameras. Right now, I want to put all the platforms in my computer. I went out and bought a computer. Don't know how to use it. I'm an Android man, and I went to Apple. It took me a couple of days because I'm slow. I watched the videos. I went on YouTube. Thank God, if you have any questions, you go on YouTube. They got more than enough people there who want to break things down and show you step by step. So I watched that, and I started watching it every day. I watch it over and over and over and over. And I did a TV program. I was on broadcast TV, the WB, with my pastor, Dr. Gwendolyn G. Weeks. We had our church on there on a local, not national, but regional TV series. And I was the producer, the editor. I was all of that, the filmer, everything. So I understand what I'm doing. And I bought the equipment. When they got to me, I opened it up. Well, when the box got to me, I bought it there. I had to ship it from the U.S. down here. And when I got the box and opened it up, the box was small. Well, I said, that's okay. But when I opened it up, I found out that I thought I bought something from Mattel. Mattel. I don't know if you're all old enough to know who Mattel is. It's a children's toy factory. The equipment I got was worse than Radio Shack. I don't know in quality, but just the way it was, the way it looked, yeah, it is, because it's plastic. Plastic. And it don't even have a power source. How can I have a mic, an audio system, that I'm supposed to plug into my computer and I think my phone? The directions was very vague. I got to go to YouTube again and have them show me how to set it up properly. But I was not too pleased with that. But one thing I do know, God, don't let me go down the wrong avenue. No matter what I pick and I do, it is part of God's plan. I try my hardest to stay out of pity party. And I do have some sometimes, but I have to correct myself and stay in that communication with God that I don't fall in no pity party type of situation. So I looked at it. I said, you know what? This might be my first step, a learning process, because I am creative. There's things I want to do, and I'm trying to figure out how can I maneuver within the opportunity I have. And I'm working it. So I got that there, and I looked at it, and I said, okay. That was the second. I forgot what the third is. I had all three of them lined up here. What was the third disappointment of that day? I felt the equipment and something else I was upset, not upset, disappointed with. I forgot what it was. To show you that it really didn't matter. God is good all the time. Oh, I know what it was. And the third thing, see, God bring it back. I asked for 500. My mindset was on 500 people yesterday because that was part of my selfish prayer. To pray selfishly, and I asked for 500 people. And I believe in God because I know God answered prayers quicker than that. If you ask Him, God has done that for me in my life. I asked for something from God, and before the words came out my mouth, He did it. Where I can see it and know it. I know He's going to do this, but He did that quick. And I had my mind set up how I was going to set this up. I was going to go live right here, and when I go live all day on TikTok, I just wanted this banner to see, and I had TikTok all set up. I had me in my suit. Said I need 500 more. Come on, and I was just going to leave that screen on all day, live, so people could come and see. I did that, and somehow TikTok told me I was in violation. I was at 1,000. No, I was at 1,000. They took 6 from me and left me with 94. So I was better than 1,000. And they started deducting points from me and telling me I'm a child. I got to be disciplined. I don't know how I could be disciplined. Just asking to grow my stage. But I guess they didn't like the way I did it because I'm creative. Oh, I set this up right. And I got 3 people to join TikTok, but they joined a wrong account. It wasn't me, but they went to a wrong account and joined. So if you're listening to me now and you went and to join me yesterday, because it wasn't nobody from TikTok, it was people from Facebook, YouTube, and X. So you all, if you could go back one more time, look at my face, go to my profile. You see that I have over 1,000 videos. I got videos. Go there to that site on TikTok, and you see me and join. I need 500 more. I need 500 more. Also, if you all want to pray for me for a quick recovery here, I'll take it. If you all want to pray that I get what I asked for today, earlier this morning, was 1,000 more viewers on every single platform. If I could get 1,000 more viewers by the end of this year, I'm not going to put a hurry on it. If I could pick about 1,000 more views on each platform that I have, TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, X, and Instagram, 1,000 more. I don't care if it's just 1,000 and you all go to each different platform and join. Please help build this community with prayer. We only pray. I have people coming on here giving me all different ideas to go all into these different windows and to do different things to clickbait and to trick and deceive. And I don't want to do that. I know it's not easy. It's not a fun topic. It's not a fun place to pray. Like I said, I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what name you use, because God is God. Everybody have their own version of God. He came into, like I told you, the Antichrist came at the Tower of Babel. That's where we lost humanity. I say it again. The Antichrist came at the Tower of Babel, and that's where we lost humanity. I know the Bible teaches backwards, but the Bible's corrupt because man is in it. I'll tell you why my logic tells me humanity lost at the Tower of Babel. Read it. The people was at one accord, one language, one mindset. There was nothing man could not do. They desired to be where God is. They desired to do things. They said when two or three together of one accord, there is nothing they cannot do. The Bible said God got jealous and didn't want man to be like him. That's impossible. God is beyond our comprehension, our understanding. Man would never be as God. But if man was in unison with God, one language, one mindset, one thought, desire to be like God, to love him, to serve him, and the Antichrist came, split our tongue, made division among men. All the isms, the racism, favoritism, familyism, friendism, neighborism came. That's where we lost. That's why we are where we are today. But when they split up by tongue, everybody called God by a different name. They used that individual language to say God, but it's still the same person. Remember that. So when you hear somebody call God and they don't use your terminology, that don't mean they're not talking about the same person. They utilizing their language. And nothing's wrong with that. So that's why I say you all could come in here this community with prayer. We don't care what name you use because we know there is only one God and we all love and serve Him. Everybody have a great day. Have a great day. I always like to share who I am and what I am. Like I said, I ain't no preacher, prophet, teacher, apostle. I'm just a man like you, a human being just like you who love God. And we have our boo-boos. We have our boo-boos. We all have our boo-boos. Everybody have a great day, and I enjoy you. I appreciate you. Let me see if I got any comments. No, I don't got no comments. How many people I have watching? I know that. TikTok always show out. And with this screen that I have in my computer, it's not really showing me my viewership. And I'm not seeing nothing come in the comments. But I want to say hi to Cameron, Abdul, Flo, User 372, Rich, Tutu, Gene, Al, La something, lead something in Spanish. I can't pronounce it. Job, thank you. KM, thank you. JM, thank you. JM, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I see that you just joined. Thank you. Slum, thank you. Mary, thank you. Eric, thank you. There's so many names here. Thank you. TikTok always show out. So if you're not a member, please join. Everybody else, join where you at. Join where you at. If you're not a member there, and then go over to TikTok. Let's get TikTok right. Get them in the computer, and we're gonna keep on building this house of prayer. We're gonna pray every day, 4:30, and at 8 a.m. On Mondays, right after prayer, we have Think, where I talk about today. I wanted to talk about what's going over there in Iran. I know what it is. And I'm going to talk about it on Monday. Oh, I got it. I have it down. Yes, it's a money grab. I already told you that Trump is seeing money grab. But I want to just tell you about another motivation that's going on. It is so obvious that I'm going to really sit down and break it down on Monday. On Wednesday, we have Ask the Pastor. We're talking on Revelation, the Antichrist, the last world war, the end of time. We're breaking down that. And Wednesday, we had a lot of problems on Wednesday. But I figured it out. So this Wednesday, hopefully, everything's going to work like it's supposed to. And on Thursday, we have Selfish Prayer Day, where we pray selfishly for our desires. So everybody, I want to let you all go. Today's Friday. Go finish your day. Enjoy your day. Remember, tomorrow is BBQ, Barbecue Friday, Saturday, where we call our friends and our family over to eat and we fellowship. God is good, and I'm going to let you all go. Have a great day. I appreciate all of you all.